shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off from Acrisure. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one on the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Now a give to Johnson, coming right. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground again with Johnson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Johnson on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Penix here from the gun. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot instantly. You set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Now run with Johnson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Ready?
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
return. Here comes Imari DiMercato. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the 34. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, here we go.
Penix now on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Back to 60, stop low 18.
From the shotgun, Penix. He's loaded another one up. Oh, intended for Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On first down, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Nix. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Good business decision there as he comes up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense now third down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Now Nix. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx it.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11.
14. Broncos 3. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. DiMercato bringing it back. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be second down. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Second down. Here's Nix again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Nix now to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Fade as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He's got this at the 27. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Penix on first down. Getting out to his left. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. We're to the end of one. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They start out second and 10. This is Johnson heading right. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. All down that time by Jonathan Jones.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come, take. Cross, set.
Nix working from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers making a great possession game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 18. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McLaughlin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That's caught for the first. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. On the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to look for better results now on 2nd down. Comes up empty on that one. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Nix looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Power squib kick is taken in. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Penix off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Here's Johnson. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd down, it's Penix. He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play, and that will set up 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run this with Johnson. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet. That explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down. That linebacker just did.
It's a small ditch, 3 yards. Still needs 7 now here on 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. High percentage look for him here from the left half.
Yeah, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead, but you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Nix. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Gronk, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So a solid game there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Broncos with a nice 3rd and inches. Here's another carry for McLaughlin. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 17.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, set.
Play action. Here's Penix. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now it's Johnson. And will not get any further. Plenty of progress already.
You know, it is so refreshing to these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, the best of them take advantage of it.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Johnson again. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Back at 60. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Go.
Penix here from the gun. Puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. DeMercado bringing it back. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like in a walk. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To throw. Headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Penix now on 1st down. He's got it deep downfield. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. From the shotgun, Penix. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Massive shot towards the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And the Broncos intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Running over center with McLaughlin. And that's good for a gain of 5. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. This finds Franklin. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's McLaughlin. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Turning to McLaughlin on 3rd. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Now they send their back in motion right. Nix with it on 1st. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On 1st down, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Connects with his back to Will McLaughlin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Hand off. Here's McLaughlin. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range.
It's now 4th down.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Bombers.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
19-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. On the ground again with Johnson. Breaks the tackle, still going. That one gains 7. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
On 1st down, here's Penix. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Now give to Johnson, coming right. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Penix working from the gun. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's the Steelers' 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. Gets some space around midfield. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to a Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run. Pushing for the red zone. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now Boswell on to send this away. DiMercato bringing it back. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Nix from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Inside handoff, McLaughlin. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Going for it. It's Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So we're through 3 here. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in by Gray. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. The handoff, this is McLaughlin. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. We'll go to McLaughlin again. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 17. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hold on a sec.
Nick's now to throw. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hits his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Touchdown to bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. They're running with Harvey. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! On the move, headed right. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard
line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. He rolls to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's Johnson on 2nd down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
3rd down, it's Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball is at 33 for 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play fake, Penix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's cut at the 25. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers grow the lead now to 22 points.
Broncos 23. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Mercado bringing it back. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Goes to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Here's 2nd and 7. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing the out route complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Once more, it's Nix. He's got time here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure early in that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw again. Nix. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Forced out to his right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. To throw again. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Broncos trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play on this impressive drive. Nix from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Has room down the left sideline. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Open! That's what that whole defense screams after interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
He puts some power on a deep one left, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
For Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Nix to throw. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve, complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Buys time, rolling right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. To throw, here's Nix. Looking for a target. Made the throw as he was getting hit Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hold on, set. Bombers. Ready. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Chased out to his right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game. It was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Got it. Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
And 21 at the 9-yard line.
And that's hook.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Let's go. 70, 10, go.
This is Johnson heading right. Room to roam. He's beyond the 20. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.